Hi guys, it's me, Nia. Don't forget to check out my mom's podcast. It's called Girlhood to Grownhood. It comes out every Thursday. It's on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Bye guys, don't forget.
First of all, how you gonna forget we was recording when you sent out the agenda?
I know. That was so many, that felt like so many hours ago.
You sent it yesterday.
I know. I know.
Or maybe Sunday. I don't remember.
I think it was yesterday. It was after 9. Yesterday.
See, that was the problem. That was the problem. You did it after 9 o'clock. You know you ain't supposed to do that.
Man, then we went out to eat for Cinco de Mayo.
Cute. I celebrated Cinco de Mayo at school, at my job, because it is Teacher Appreciation Week, and they consider me a teacher, so
I like that.
we had Taco Tuesday at the job. But let's go ahead and get the work out the way. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Girlhood to Grownhood. I am Ta'Mika.
And I'm Onaka.
So, girl, we did not record last week. What happened?
We did not record last week. So last week, I know we had the talent show for the little one.
Yes.
And she did so good. I was so proud of her and her friend. They did such an amazing job. All the kids did. And they started on time and it lasted probably like an hour and a half. And I was like, oh, this is just enough. And then we went on.
Please don't have me there all day.
It was great. You know, because you never know. Like, it was her first year participating in it. So you kind of go off of what's been done in the past. But it was a lot of kids. I'm froze? Oh, no.
You're not anymore. I just heard it was a lot of kids participating and then it froze.
Yeah, so there was quite a few kids participating this year, and so they had them running through very nicely. It was very smooth. They had several MCs, little MCs. They were all students. And the teachers helped to put this on for the kids. And at the end, it was rodeo themed. So at the end, the teachers all did like a little rodeo.
Cute.
Shuffle dance. It was
Carter, like type of situation, boots on the ground.
They all had their cowgirl hats on, the boots, denim dresses. It was cute to end the show.
I love a good thing.
Yeah.
I love a good thing. Girl, yeah, you should have been tired after that. I see why you was like, okay, I need to get a mom pass.
Yeah, I was like, this is a lot going on. Like, she missed dance because she would have had dance practice that day too. So it kind of is what it is. Like, that's part of, I think, when she's so young and like she's not doing the competitive side of dance, we can get away with stuff like that. And so I was like, it's fine. And we're back at it this week.
I'm not ready for that life, but I'm ready for that life.
Mm-hmm.
I had a very good first week at my new job.
Yes, do tell. Do share.
I'm like public enemy number 1 in the office, so.
What? So how many
people don't know where I work at. In my office, 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 people in my office initially.
Okay.
But I work with half of 956 students.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes, I work with half. Well, I don't want to say half. It depends on how many students are in the programs that I'm over. So I'm over several different programs and I coordinate with the teachers to help these students get through their program, basically. And there's 956 students in the complex. That's what we call it. And they're kind of like all doing different things. You know, Skill Center.
Oh, yes.
It's similar to that.
Okay.
Right.
Good
So
program.
all of these kids are a part of different programs like nursing, culinary, all these different things. So I have a set of programs and then the other coordinator has a set of programs and then we basically have whatever kids are in the programs. Today I was a proctor for an exam.
What?
2 of them.
How was that? Those are intense. I mean, it's serious. Those proctor's exams are.
Girl, them kids didn't take it serious.
Oh, no. What? So you had to be in there while they were taking the exam? Or
Yes.
what capacity were you okay.
I had to be in there walking around as I took the exam, make sure nobody was cheating and
Mhm.
stuff like that. Girl, first thing, as soon as they saw the test, they started freaking out. It's 100 questions. Girl, it was
At
multiple choice
least.
though.
It's still
100
those are
questions.
usually timed though, right?
At 3 hours
Yeah, usually it's like at
for
least
100
3.
questions. Right, for 100 questions. And then the thing is, they wasn't even really getting a for real grade for this. This was just to see where they're at in the class.
And they were freaking out?
Girl, freaking out, especially that PM set of kids. The
They're like,
morning kids,
"No."
not so bad. They were just like, "Oh, it's too early to be trying to test like this." And I'm like, "I get you.
Yeah.
Okay. But it has to be done. Okay."
Mhm.
But then PM, that second afternoon set,
That's rough to wrangle in and get
girl,
focused.
I think like 45 minutes. 45 minutes, mind you, through the testing time. One of the kids was still on question 7.
Are you kidding me? 7 out of 100?
45 minutes in, multiple choice.
Honey, you just pick and see, and then or you just gone through and come back.
You
You gotta
prove
keep going.
you
You
prove
gotta
my
keep
point on what I
going.
told the kids. When in doubt, press
See.
C. Did they I don't think they're teaching the kids that anymore. Cause they was like,
No,
"For
that's
real?" Yes. It's
so
statistically
serious.
proven that the common answer is usually always C.
Yes.
Am I wrong?
No, and you
Okay.
just keep on going. If you got
Girl,
time to come back, you go back, but you can't spend what? That would increase the likelihood for filling that thing out
'cause
so
you gonna get
much.
timed out before
You
you
gonna
can
get
get to
timed
the end.
out.
Child,
Oh, man,
and
that's
there's
just
such a
stressing me
death.
out, and I ain't even taking it.
I was so I was so overstimulated. I was Everybody hands was going up. I need help. I need help. I need help.
And how many students are we talking?
The PM class had about 18.
Okay.
So not a large group of
That's
students,
enough.
but that's enough. Exactly, that's enough. And it's all done digitally.
Of
And
course.
it was a whole bunch of I can't sign in. It ain't letting me through. I can't refresh. It's saying I got the wrong password.
It's giving
It,
me an error.
girl, it took like a half an hour to even get them started on the doggone exam. And then you want to take 45 minutes, only have 6, 7 questions to answer?
No
What are
way.
we doing?
No way.
Girl, I had never been so
Did you
confused.
so in that experience, did you gain another level of appreciation for teachers?
Yes, I do not envy them. I can have all of that, all of it.
Yeah, that's wild.
It furthermore proved why I've never wanted to be a teacher and go into education. Now, granted, now I am in education, but I'm not considered a teacher per se.
Right. Right. You're not
I'm not
filling that
teaching.
role on a daily
Girl,
basis.
I don't want to teach these kids anything they're gonna need to pass anybody's standard test. Okay. I'm not the one. Get somebody else to do it.
Quarter after quarter.
I know I have the credentials that say I'm supposed to know these things, but baby, don't get me in there teaching none of these kids, nothing these kids need to pass anybody's state, federal, nothing. No, that's too much pressure. That's too much pressure. I am responsible for what they learn. Absolutely not.
You say no, thank you.
No, thank you. That's too much pressure. That's too much pressure. I
Yeah.
don't envy them because it is Teacher Appreciation Week. I just want to shout out all the teachers out there. Y'all are doing a phenomenal job with what y'all got to work with, okay? Because baby,
I second all of that
and
because
mind you, I only work with 11th and 12th graders.
see, they all most so into adulthood. It was still
Not
stretching me.
freshmen, not sophomores,
They on their way
not middle
out.
school. Girl, these are 11th and 12th graders.
On their way out.
And you would never know it.
Well, bless the teachers. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. We
Yes, I'm just
appreciate you.
happy, my job celebrated Teacher Appreciation Week, and they got us food today, and since it was Cinco de Mayo, and Tuesday, we had Taco Tuesday.
As they should.
Girl, and it was bomb.
Spread.
It was
Mm-hmm.
bomb. Do you hear me? So, we had ice cream on Monday, tacos today, and tomorrow, I think we're having hot dogs,
Yeah, something every day. Something every
and
day.
then Thursday, we're supposed to be getting, like, a little gift presentation type of situation, and then Friday is barbecue.
Okay, we getting on a high note.
Girl, I'm excited. Okay. I'm also excited because I get the summer off.
Yes, that is so oof.
I don't know what the summer off and still getting paid is crazy.
Emphasis on that. Emphasis,
When I
okay?
tell you God
Because,
did his big one,
honey, you
he
get to
did his big
enjoy
one.
the summer,
Now I can go into the office during the summertime if I want to. Do I plan on it? I don't know.
but you're
I don't
not
know.
like mandated to do so.
No, I am a 10-month contract employee.
Wave my hand. All I can do is wave my hand.
Okay. But no, my first week of work was great. Second week is going great. I am public enemy
Good.
number one in the office, but do I care? I'm not. You know, I love being a villain.
Yeah, gotta shake it up and have some fun.
Well, the only reason why I'm public enemy number one is because I got the job. And
I
there
mean,
were some people who also wanted it and they did not get it. Mhm. But that ain't got nothing to do with me.
not a
They ain't
thing.
they ain't got nothing to do with me. I did my part. I applied, I interviewed, and I got it. I'm sorry.
That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all.
And not to toot my own horn, but I'm one out of I don't know how many teachers there or just staff in general that has a master's degree.
Would you say one of a few?
One of their girl, not even 5.
Wow.
So, never mind. I was gonna say something real rude, but I'm not gonna do that. Imma leave it. Imma leave it.
The
But
who got the position when it's for you is for you, and that's what we just come
just
back to.
know that I understand why they hired me after getting there. I understand why they hired me, and I'm doing a fantastic job already, and I technically don't have to do anything into the next school year. But I'm jumping on it now. I'm doing my training and stuff now to get a better
Yeah.
understanding before August gets here. So,
Yes, like the start of the full school
girl, yeah,
year. Right. So I think this is smart.
very
So
much so.
by the time August roll around, you like, this is line it up.
Very girl, I'm ready. But I have been having a good time. It is something different for me. Waking up that early and doing that drive is very different. I don't know if the people know, but this job is the first job I've had in 4 years in person. I've been working from home for 4 years.
That's a big transition in itself.
Girl, I barely figured out I had clothes.
Honey, you like, wait a minute now. It's a whole different head wrap. Yes.
I didn't even know I had clothes for an in-person job. But yeah, this is my first in-person job since like 2022.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that drive, you be tired.
Girl, and you know I'm not a morning person.
That fatigue, honey.
You
That
know I'm
drive
not a
fatigue ain't
morning
no joke.
person. And I gotta be at work at 7 o'clock in the morning. And my
You gotta be
drive,
there.
girl, I gotta be there at 7 o'clock in the morning, and my drive is at least 35 minutes.
Whew, bless it.
On top
Bless it.
of dropping the little one off at daycare.
My. So that's you gotta roll that back a few minutes to account for that. And to make your way to where you got to go.
Now I will say I'm
Snacks
driving
and
north.
coffee.
Girl, you know I'm non-caffeine and have been for a long time, but girl, I had to break that rule last week.
I said you tried it out, didn't you? At least one of them days.
I've been drinking a cup of coffee every day.
Some half and half or something, honey.
I have been drinking a cup of coffee each day. It was only one day I didn't drink a cup of coffee, but I had a Dr. Pepper, so that did what it needed to do.
Something, okay? Get your little something for the drive. Okay,
Girl,
we all do it.
when I tell you I be at the wheel, like,
Just do yourself a favor and have it on standby. Have it
Girl,
in a
I
tumbler.
have to have it because if not, I am no good. Then we eat lunch. I don't want this to be about me. But girl, we eat lunch so early.
What's early?
Girl, we eat lunch at 10:50.
What is early? That's
Well,
brunch.
I mean, it makes sense considering the fact that we're there at 7.
Well, yeah. But that's like brunch hours.
Well, I was eating nachos at like 11 a.m.
Yeah, it's good.
And you know I threw down because you know I love to eat. I had
Right on
2
time.
tacos, 2 nachos, 2 pieces of cake, okay?
What kind of cake they have? Was it
It was 2 taco-inspired cake. They were in shape of tacos, and then the
cute?
other one was a lemon Meyer cake.
I've
That's
heard
what
of
I
a
had
lemon
because you know I
Meyer.
don't like frosting.
I've heard of a lemon Meyer cake.
It was like
Was
one of
that
them cake
good?
girl, delish.
Mm.
And it came from
I like a
Walmart. I
lemon
know it
something.
did. I know it did, and I'm gonna look for it the next time I go.
Say, what is that? Take me to the bakery aisle.
But my first go around, I had 2 tacos and a set of nachos, and I can't call her my coworker. She's my superior. She cooked the
Mm-hmm.
food, and when I tell you it was bussin',
Like authentic style. Did
girl,
her thing.
and I am a hard critic when it comes to tacos because my
I
mom is
know.
divine,
I know. You
okay?
said she made it?
She made shredded beef, ground turkey, and ground beef, and all of it was good. And how I
Mm.
know? Because I had all of
So you gonna get a little bit of everything. We ain't gonna leave nothing out. There's no reason for that.
Girl, it was so good, and I was sitting there, and I was like, "I don't wanna be rude, but,
We showing appreciation.
anybody going back for seconds? I don't wanna be the only one. I don't wanna
Look,
be the
then be
only
the
one."
next person coming up behind you like,
And when me and my fellow coworker looked at each other, and we was like, "You going back?"
time to go.
We both was back in line.
Head on up.
Girl, but it was so good. We had such a good time. I'm really loving my new position. Um,
Oh, I'm so happy for
the
you.
only thing that really got me anxious is driving.
But, like that, even that, you literally take it one day at a time. Cause, I mean, it's not fun, but, you just allocate that time for yourself. Give yourself plenty of time.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
I'm
it.
I'm
So
more
you ain't rushing.
confident, and I'm more confident with, one, how early I gotta be at school. It usually doesn't snow that early.
Girl, and if it's too much, they gonna cancel.
They gonna cancel school anyway, girl, and I ain't gotta come in because my schedule is the student schedule. So if they ain't
Okay?
coming, I ain't gotta come.
So I'm like,
When I tell you this is a whole new world for me, I was
yeah.
like, "Wait a minute. Okay, so the holiday is coming up, Memorial Day."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm asking them like, "So,
How
like,
does this
how is
work?
this supposed to work?" Right. They was like, "Oh, we off Friday and Monday." And Monday?
Yeah, ma'am.
And I don't know if the people know, but I come from years of positions where I worked 365, 24/7. Majority of the jobs I have had worked on holidays, and we worked around the clock. Okay. So I am not used to having nobody's holiday off. Okay.
It's a huge difference.
Not even
And
Christmas or
like,
Thanksgiving. Like we had to work.
Well, I know, like healthcare knows no holidays. So you
So I'm
rotating or you showing up for a couple hours. I mean, and
tell you, I'm
figure it out.
blessed, and God did his big one with this one.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot be any more happier than what I am. And then, like I told you, I understand why they hired me now. So
Yeah.
that makes me even more confident.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a time. The kids are
A riot,
absolutely,
I'm sure. A
absolutely
riot.
hilarious, girl. That PM, it's them PM kids. They
They
done
don't have
had
that sugar.
lunch. Right.
Mm-hmm.
They done had lunch.
They have some sugar. They re-up.
They geeked up. Now the morning kids, they sluggish. They quiet. They
Not saying
sluggish.
too much.
Not doing too much. They just trying to get the day started. But that PM,
You better be ready. You better have you some sugar too.
I felt they gave me a headache today.
Yeah.
Proctoring them doggone certification exams. And then you see I had to take my things out.
Mm-hmm. Well.
I technically don't have to take them out, but it's a professional setting and I am new. Some other teachers have their nose piercings and stuff in, so that's why I have my little stud instead of a hoop. But I did take out my septum though, because I felt like that was pushing the limit. So
Yeah.
I just have a little retainer in there for right now. But
Okay.
and I guess that'll be a segue into the nostalgia. Our generation, we have always been frowned upon with having our tattoos being visible, our piercings being visible, having hair color for crying out loud.
It was just like, no.
You will not get the job if you came in there with purple hair, a
Better
piercing
not
in
see
your
none of
nose,
that.
more than 2 holes in your ear for crying out loud.
They'd be like, "Shh, on to the next."
But they did tell me, like, to come in and be myself, not too stuffy. But tomorrow I am putting on clothes because we got some I'm not saying I don't put on clothes, but tomorrow I'm gonna be a little more business because we have some big wigs coming. But they're like, "Be yourself."
That's so funny. I knocked my mic too.
But I have not been in the workforce for a year, girl.
Wow. And
And I
then
don't
just to be back
get in.
into a public setting like that.
Yes, not only getting back to being in person, but I don't think I like the biweekly pay. I wanna go back. I was getting paid weekly,
Mm.
and now I'm getting paid biweekly.
I don't know if I've ever had a job where you get paid weekly.
Girl, it's a beautiful thing. Once you get paid weekly, you don't wanna go back.
I can see that. I can see that for sure. Yeah, I don't recall
I haven't had biweekly pay since 2021.
a long time ago. A little while ago.
Long time ago at this point, do you hear me? But, I did the adult thing. I filled out all of my paperwork for the insurances and
Yep.
things like that.
Yep.
I'm a part of a union, which is new to
Nice.
me.
Yeah.
And then I also qualify for a pension, which is also new to me.
It's
So it's a
wonderful.
lot of grown up things happening with this position that I'm like, I had no idea about. But I love it. I love the kids. They are hoots.
Well, I'm
And
sure.
I love the fact that people think I'm like 25.
Oh, that's such a compliment.
It is. Nobody knows how old I am. I have not said a word.
Oh, that's always a fun one in my
I
book.
have not said a word. I want them to think I'm that young.
That makes it fun.
It makes a girl, it's been hilarious. It's been hilarious because they approach me as if I'm like this young whippersnapper just
Mhm.
heading on the scene. And
Well,
I'm
and that
like,
keeps you at a more, like, they'll be more open to talk to you too, I think, the students.
yes, it makes me relatable to the
I don't
students,
care
but
about the adult. I mean, not
but
saying
the
I don't care
teacher
about the
wise,
adults,
girl, they think
the
I'm young
students.
and dumb. But the students are
Wild.
like, hey yo, like your J's. The outfit is key. Cause I was literally walking today, going to one of
Will
the
you
classes.
stop?
And one
I'm
of the girls in the
sorry.
nursing program was like, "Okay, Miss Brown, your outfit is tea." And I'm like, "Thank you much." So I'm glad I know the lingo. She was like, "Miss Brown, outfit is tea." And I was like, "Thank you, boo." Tap, tap.
Oh my gosh. See?
I love them, but my God, are they different. Ugh,
From how we were growing up,
very
I can
much
imagine. So,
very much
yeah.
so. But I kinda like the fact that they get this leniency because that's something I wish we had. It
Mhm.
shows you more of their personality, how
Yeah.
to adapt to them. Because
Mhm.
that PM, like I said, that PM class I was proctoring was very different from the AM class. Not only because it's after lunch, but because it was just a different set of students too.
Okay.
That PM set is a lot more jokey, very not focused,
They turned up.
ready
They
to get the
turned
day
up.
over with.
We
So,
almost at the end of the day.
girl, at the end of the year,
You get excited, and at the end of the year, they excited.
my last day is June 4th.
Wow.
I'm literally only at
That's
work for
literally
like
1 month.
45 days.
1 month away.
And then I'm like off for summer break and then I won't see them again until August. I love it though. I'm
Except for
truly
the seniors. You said it's 11 and 12?
yes, it's 11 and 12. A lot of the seniors are graduating on the 3rd, I think. There's several different schools in the program, so they all have different days. But yeah,
I
A
love
lot of the
that.
seniors that I've already that I've already began to meet and stuff like that, I will not see them again.
Yeah.
Especially the homegirl that told me my outfit was tea. She's a
She was a
senior.
senior.
But I love being the
Awesome.
hip teacher. I
Mhm.
cannot wait to decorate my office.
Yeah. You
My
got your own office
championship
space?
girl, my own office with a nameplate on the door.
Oh my gosh, you're so official.
I have
I
my
love
own
that.
phone line extension.
I've never
It's
hold you
crazy.
for a
It's
second. I love that so much for you.
so crazy.
Did you take a picture with it? Look,
I don't know
I'm
if you
like,
did you see it
oh,
on
bitches.
Facebook, my
I'm
door?
like,
Did you see my door on Facebook?
I didn't. I don't be on Facebook.
Yes,
I gotta get
they
on
spelled
there.
my name wrong, but that's neither here or there. That's okay. It's hard for them to get the apostrophe capital M thing, and everybody struggles with it. Okay, it's fine.
We talked
And then
about that.
yes, and then I have to get one of the desk plates because I also have a desk plate,
So you have 2 name plates.
one on my door and one on my desk.
Wow. So they better know where
I'm
you
official,
at.
girl.
I
I
love
love it
that.
so much because right now my desk is off in the corner, so
Mhm.
nobody really they forget I'm back there.
How'd you tucked
Nobody
in the cut?
Nobody comes and bothers me, okay? Nobody
In
comes
the
and bothers
cut.
me. They forget I'm back there, and I
'Cause you
love
tucked
that.
away.
But next year, I'll be moving, so that's the reason why I have not decorated the space I'm in because they already told me I won't be there next year. So I'm like, "Well, I'm not
Okay.
gonna do anything with the space. I'm only here for, like, 30 days."
Yeah.
It makes no sense. But baby, when I move to my new office,
Mhm. Some plans, some
I'm putting
plans.
my championship belts in there, my Legos, Pop Funkos are gonna be up. They already
Listen.
gave me the okay to put LED lights in there.
What? In your
Yes,
space?
in my
That's
space.
crazy.
I was gifted a Kir wig from my coworker for my office.
What?
Girl, yes, and then I wanna buy a refrigerator, my own refrigerator because 'cause I'm
As you should. Have a
staff
little
refriger
water, little
yeah,
refreshments.
I just don't want my stuff in a communal refrigerator.
Mm-mm.
Like, it screams germs and not cleanliness. So, I want my own. So, my
As you
plan is
should.
to when there's that back to school college sale, I'm gonna buy me a refrigerator. Everybody has one though, like, I walk into everybody's office, they have a refrigerator and a microwave.
And a microwave.
And a microwave. And their own, like, personal coffee machine.
That's what I'm talking about.
Girl,
Set it up, honey. Set it up.
I cannot wait for the students to come to my office and realize that I'm really that girl.
Listen, they're gonna be trying to sneak off into your office.
I
Like,
know,
"Hey,
I had a
Sarah,
whole
you."
conversation today with one of the kids that was finished with his test. They were wrapping up, and the teacher was telling me like, "Oh, what you into?" And we, like, talking about Harry Potter, and I was like, "I'm a big wrestling fan." And he immediately turned around in his seat like, "You
Lit
like
up.
wrestling?" I was like, "Yeah." I went to WrestleMania 33. He was like, "For real?" We got to talking wrestling. Now I'm like the coolest thing in the room.
You probably
Like the
made their
coolest
little
thing.
day.
I did. I love them so much. I love the kids. I love working with youth. My only problem is I come from a different world than they do. Like piercings. One of the girls had a tattoo on her hand. She's 17
On her hand?
on her hand. It was like a rosary type of situation. It went all up her arm, down her fingertips, and she's 17. That would have been frowned upon.
Yeah, you see my face? Her hand? You guys see
One
a
girl had
hand?
a tattoo on her neck,
Wow.
and I'm just like, y'all do it. I'm here
We
for it
we
because
would have never.
that shouldn't negate how professional they are.
Mhm.
I see piercings and tattoos as body art. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't negate the
It
fact that I'm
doesn't
not
take
educated.
away
Yeah, it's not the
yeah,
fact
your
that I'm not
knowledge.
educated. I don't want people to look at my piercings, and I have 13 of them, and be like, "Oh, she's not educated." No, I am. I just like to put holes in my body.
Mm.
So I love the kids for rebelling, but at the same time, I still know there's that generation of people that still go by those old rules and wouldn't give them a chance just because they got a tattoo.
Yeah.
And that bothers me. But these kids are absolutely wonderful.
Aw, I'm
Absolutely
so
wonderful.
glad. I'm so
And then I
glad that
work with
it's
people that know my aunt.
Oh, really? Aw.
My aunt knew I got the job before I could tell her.
She's like, "Hey, welcome."
But that was my week in a nutshell. I'm getting used to driving that far, especially
Yeah,
with
you'll
gas
definitely get
prices
there.
almost $5 a dang on gallon.
I know.
I
What a
picked the
time.
wrong time to try to wanna get a job and commute.
Listen, I'm trying to give myself at least a couple days off of the road, and I took a little position that's at one facility. So
Hey,
that's to start up sometime this month as well. And so, yeah, I'm just like figure this out a little bit. And then I will be more so closer to home or like my area territory
that's what
because
we want. That's what we
yeah,
want.
well, it's for a time anyway. Like we have somebody going on maternity leave. Congratulations to her. But I'm gonna be helping out covering her area and that's gonna be helping me. So praise the Lord.
And just take that time when she on maternity leave to just take advantage of being closer to home.
Yes, I am, especially like summer coming up and
Yes,
I be
yes.
liking to like soon as the little one's done with school, she ready to go to the beach. Like we have a beach
Like,
literally like
please.
can we go to the beach today? And I love it too because I love to just hear the sound of the water crashing. So that be our thing in the summer. And then like whatever concert we have concert series and farmers market. So
I love a
it's
good
all
farmer's
starting to
market trip.
all starting to
Yeah, I'm starting to fill my calendar for summer for the little one. It's gonna be a
mhm.
lot of days at the pool,
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
love it.
days at Lake Palace,
Mhm. Yeah, it does right by you.
right up the street. And then there's this new thing out in Flushing, I think.
Yeah.
It's called the people been calling it the dig.
I may have heard, like,
It's
caught
just
wind
a
of something like that.
it's just a big place where there's just sandboxes
Ooh,
and stuff for the kids to dig in.
okay.
It sounds fun in theory
A lot
until
of
you
sand.
realize that we got black girl magic and now I want to put a shower cap on my baby head before we go.
Yeah, the sand can get crazy if it's, like, to that capacity where that's the
It's
majority
they're
of it.
very okay, so imagine a trampoline park
Mhm.
in those spaces with sand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we gotta take protective measures
Girl,
because
she
that
went to
sand ain't
her
no joke.
it's not, and I just don't have time, okay, for it to be in braids and to be in a twist. She gonna have a swim cap on, a shower cap.
It gon' go
I don't care
on.
what you call it, but she will have something on her head before she goes, but I do want her to get that experience though. Um,
That sounds fun.
oh yeah, it's definitely sounds fun, but I immediately was like, "Ugh, sand?
It's a lot of
Y'all
sand.
sand in the hair? Heck no. I'm gonna have to take her whole hair down. I don't got that kind of time.
So put that cap on, like you
She
said.
will be going with a shower cap on or a swim cap, and I don't care
They
what
make them
people think
real
about
cute.
it,
They
and
make
I
them
don't care
real
what
cute
girl, I
nowadays.
don't care what people think about it.
I
This is
wouldn't
what we have
either,
to
cause
do
it's
to
like,
protect
you ain't
our
gotta
hair.
take care of his head.
Thank you. This is what we have to do to I might wear one
Yeah,
just in case she
this
gets to splashing and throwing
and get
sand
excited.
everywhere.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like, I'm not ashamed anymore because this is what we have to do to protect our hair. I wish, back in the day it was a lot more of that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Oh my god, but we had a great little catch up
Yes.
and a great little mommy discussion. I saw that you mentioned Clay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion.
Well, I had to throw it in there because
Mm.
I thought it would have died down, but it kind of just keeps it is
Megan Thee
not.
Stallion?
I know, but I'm saying this has been going on 2 weeks
2
now
weeks? Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks.
and strong. That's why I'm
He
like, it ain't.
fumbled. He fumbled.
I'm not even
I'm ma
gonna listen. I'm not okay. So
mainly upset because that woman was in your family's kitchen cooking a Thanksgiving meal from scratch. Do you know how much thought and work goes into doing that?
that's some long term. We in it for. We ain't just hanging out
I want my
type of
money back.
activity.
I want my money back.
I thought at one point, maybe I thought he was, like, on the way to possibly proposing to her. I
I thought
don't
so as
know.
well.
I thought something like that was swirling around, and I was like, "Oh, wow, okay, so they really about that life."
Same,
Because
same.
I'm not gonna hold you up. I know it's a lot of people that are like, they're absolutely wonderful together, and then there were some people that are like, "Is this for real?"
She
Because it
introduced him
kinda
to her
came out of
dog.
nowhere. I know, but I'm like, I kinda was like, "Oh, this is an interesting matchup," and, like, when I say interesting matchup, I was just kinda like, "Is this a for real deal relationship?" And they were hanging it in there, and somehow things got
I'm slightly
to
disappointed
where they
because,
are.
um, I know Klay Thompson, not like know him, but I know who he is as far as like in the league. You know what I'm saying? And I never thought he would have gave off that type of energy. He doesn't to me, he didn't seem like that kind of guy. So like to know that he is that type of guy was kind of disappointing for me. I really was kind of like, dang, that sucks because I thought I mean, come on. But
Yeah,
also,
no,
like,
from
never
what
mind, let me not say that. I was gonna say also light skin, so I'm not gonna put nothing past.
no, 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 from what I was kinda hearing, like, he had a roster, kept
That's
a
what I'm saying.
roster.
I would have never expected that from
I
him.
didn't I didn't think that he was like that either, but, I mean, he's an NBA player and has status. It kinda comes with the territory, not saying that the higher likelihood there is, right? But yeah,
Yes,
he does seem like the kind of like, no, maybe he's not like that. Like we kind of give him the benefit of the doubt, and clearly that was not the case.
he gave off like I don't want to say good boy vibes to me, but he didn't give off the type of vibe to be the one to have a roster and all this stuff and like to do anybody wrong, not just Megan. Um, he didn't give off those type of vibes, but I mean, I guess you can't put nothing past nobody.
No, not today. And I mean, he has access to
Plethora,
a plethora of beautiful
plethora,
people at any
plethora.
time. So
Anytime,
any
anytime.
part of the US, maybe even the world. So I
Getting
mean, it's
flued out. They getting
unfortunate.
flued out.
However, whatever means.
But I was kinda
So
hurt
yeah, it's
because
sad,
Megan yeah, it's
but
sad. I wanted this for her. I really did. She was extremely happy, and her happiness during that whole time of them being together was just so beautiful to see. So for him to do her like that
I mean, but like just like any other relationship, you're always or people in general are always going to give you the happy highlight reels. You know what I mean? People are not just going to go on any social media platform and be like, unless you're at a place where like somebody's fumbled and it's the fallout of
mhm, mhm.
this is the energy now. But during, you're only gonna get those happy highlights, and that's what they gave us. And so, but you don't really know what ins and outs could have been going on
True.
behind the scenes. But I think that for her, really, it maybe gave her some confirmation of like, yeah, I'm really ready for marriage because she's been with her fair share of gentlemen too. Like,
Aw,
let's make no mistake.
she gonna be alright.
She's gonna be fine.
She gonna be
But,
alright.
sometimes we are on a road, a trajectory. We're like, okay, career, man,
Mhm.
career. Can it work? Do I really want this? You know what I mean? Like, and you go back and forth within yourself, especially in the industry that she's in. She's gonna be about her bag.
It's a messy
But
industry.
yeah, that too. So it's like, are you willing to take on everything that encompasses? And
I don't think a lot of well, I don't wanna say they don't think about
it's
that
a lot.
before, but I feel like if I were a celebrity with that type of status, I would just brace myself for something like that.
Always,
I would.
you
I
know?
would brace myself for something like that to happen. Not saying I wish it would happen, but, like, I would be ready for it. It's
Mhm.
the industry. It just is what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
But we gotta take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, Annika here from Girlhood to Grownhood podcast, dedicated to millennials, especially moms who are navigating motherhood while holding on to the nostalgia of the late 90s and early 2000s. I wanted to reach out because my co host Ta'Mika and I are offering a few sponsorship spots. Yay! It's a super chill setup. We give your business a shout out on the show. Maybe drop a quick promo or special offer and just help more people hear about what you do. If that sounds interesting, we'd love to send over a few details. Send us an email at girlhoodtogrownhood@gmail.com. Either way, appreciate your time and keep doing awesome things with your business. Later.
Welcome back.
And we're back.
Girl.
Why am I so tired? Girl, because I'm waking up every day at 5 a.m.
Listen, I'm like, what we just talk about? You don't know how you tired.
Girl, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
I was gonna say,
The morning
go
is
ahead.
getting to me.
They eventually they do catch up, but and it's like you kind of shake it out, and then your body will get into that rhythm. So right now it's like,
I love this week's Would You Rather.
yeah. I was just kind of thumbing through.
Because you
and
said,
saying,
would you rather your kids grow up with nice freedom or today's safety and tech?
Yep,
Girl, I don't know because they're both dangerous
yep.
in their own
Now,
way.
yes. So my perspective on it is to further elaborate between the two. You want to talk about the 90s freedom that we had, right? How we grew up. You could get on your bike, go to your friend's house
Girl,
next
5
door
blocks
across the
over,
way,
okay?
and then y'all riding out 5 blocks over, y'all
Be
going
on the
to the
other
little
side of
store.
town.
You almost on the other side of town with no problems, just having a good time, being a kid, like staying out until the street lights was popping on. Literally you outside all day. From the time you get up, throw some clothes on, eat some food, you out the door, and not
Barely eat food.
all day long. Okay? And it was just a great time. It was a great time. And, today we do have all the safety measures in place. You can air tag, you can find me, you can track folks if you want to find them at any given
You can
time
find
with the
anybody.
device. Yes, and it's like, okay, that's wonderful too. Now, is that something that probably should have been in place for as far that we would take our tails on the bike? Probably. But at the same time, we also had sense enough to know, okay, you go this way, you don't go that way. The lines were very clearly drawn.
Very.
Okay. And if you were going outside those lines, there was consequences. You know what I mean? So
Because somebody knew your mama and them,
yeah.
okay? And they
And
was
was
gonna
gonna
tell
tell it.
them if you was somewhere you wasn't supposed to be.
And they was gonna let you know, and then they was gonna tell your folks.
Period. Period. I feel like I would love a hybrid. So
Yeah.
the thing is, I watch I watch a lot of crime things.
Huh?
I don't know why I do that to myself. But I watch a lot of like First 48, murder mystery, unsolved mysteries, 2020 type of situations. And there are a lot where like kids come up missing. And like from our
Yes.
back in the day, the 80s, 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, could we have benefit from a Find Me or an AirTag back in the day? Absolutely.
Yes.
I don't want to take anything away from the kids and needing their freedom, but I am happy we have the tech set in place we have
Yes.
because a lot of them children could have been found,
Mm-hmm.
just based off of the technology we have nowadays. So it makes me wonder like, did we have the freedom? Yes. Did I feel like it was necessarily safe? Absolutely not. Okay?
Yeah.
Because we used to be, like we said, clear across town. Clear across town.
Yes.
The distance we used to ride bikes and rollerblade
If you
was
had to walk, your legs would
the
be tired. I'll just
the
say that much.
distance
Yeah.
we used to cover by just being outside
Mm-hmm.
was crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
Crazy.
crossing intersections, the whole nine. Learn how to cross the
Intersections through
street.
people's yards, hopping
Mm-hmm.
fences,
Yeah.
all kind of things.
And it was just a
Normal
normal part
activity.
of.
Yeah, it was just normal activity.
Mm-hmm.
if I was in this day and age with my child, would I let her do that? Absolutely not. Girl, I'm going with you.
Yes.
Who all gonna
Where
be
we
there?
going? Who gonna be there?
Who all gonna be
What?
there?
Who they people?
I need to meet the mama.
Mm-hmm.
I need to meet the daddy.
Mm-hmm.
What's their license plate number?
Okay. I need their numbers.
I'm putting an air tag
We
in your
need.
hair.
Okay, 'cause facts.
It's too much going on out nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my,
Yes, I'm with you. A hybrid. Yes. I mean,
because
'cause it's like there was nothing like it. Just being able to get on your bike and get on down. It was just, I don't know what it was. Even just being that young, it was like, this feels so good.
and I wasn't even an outdoorsy type of girl. I
Me
never
either.
really went outside like that. But when I did,
But that bike,
I was out.
you say we riding bikes? Okay, say less. Gotta
Grouping
go.
up. But we really rode in like groups though.
Yes, we were in
Like
groups.
deep groups.
Yes.
13 kids on a bike.
Okay. 'Cause you try something, you trying this all.
We
Okay.
ain't going down without a fight.
That part. And maybe that was, what they say,
And
safety in
somebody gonna ride
numbers.
back home and tell the parents what's going on for them to come back.
Okay.
You had no
This where
cell
we at.
phone.
Come on.
Somebody
We
had to go
have
be a pigeon.
somebody had to go out on that bike,
Somebody had to go tell the people, the parents, they on
pumping them
so block
legs.
drive, and so happened. Now the parents gotta jump in the car and go.
Where y'all at? Told y'all not to be going around there.
And you know how we had to call them? The payphone.
I was just talking about payphones this week with one of my clients. 'Cause I work with the older
Yeah,
folks, our
yeah.
geriatric population.
Geriatric, yeah.
And I love it too, 'cause I can go right
I
nostalgia
do
with them.
too. I
We
love the
dive right on in
geriatric
there.
older. I love the older generation. I really do, because we're that generation in between.
Yes. Like, we know what you talking about, 'cause we were there.
We weren't there for long, but
We
we were
weren't there
there.
for long, but we remember
'Cause you
when they got
mentioned,
snatched away.
right? You
Remember
were
when
mentioning,
it was a payphone everywhere.
yeah, girl. I
Remember that?
lived up the street from a
Everywhere.
corner store with 2 payphones. I remember when payphones were 35 cents. I remember when I got ready for prom, and my godmother made sure that I had 35 cents in my purse, and just in case I had to use the payphone.
Take that 35 cents with you, baby.
Okay,
You
she
need
made
some
sure I had a
change.
quarter and a dime. She was like, "I understand them cell phones. Listen, if something happened, you should be able to go to
You
a
call.
payphone and you call me. Or we call collect and don't let it go collect. We just run through the intro real quick. Mama, come get me," and then hang up the phone.
What a time. Okay? What a time.
Girl,
And
having a
it's just
kid,
like they snatched them payphones out like they were never there.
they did. I haven't even seen where they used to be anymore. Like the whole structure. For a
The
while, the
pole.
payphone was there and it was just a pole.
Mhm.
But now all of that's gone. Those little boxes where newspapers used to be in, you put your quarters and stuff in, you pull it,
Yeah, I
those
remember
gone.
those.
Like it took me back to when you was like, would we rather have Blockbuster again, or would we rather have Netflix and streaming?
Yes.
Not gonna lie. When it comes to that retrospect, I would much rather have streaming.
Streaming is wonderful, but it's something about the excitement when new releases come out and you go into Blockbuster. Like for me in my household, that was a whole thing. Friday night, we're going to the video store. Okay.
Not
we,
mine.
we were calling it
Not
Blockbuster.
not mine.
And it's because my dad, he's a big movie buff, like even to this day. And he be riling off the movies. I'm like, Dad, I ain't seen it. I don't got time to watch movies like that. I mean, you retired, so
He's just sitting at home watching movies.
you can watch them over 2, 3, 4 times if you want. I don't got time, but I got it. I'm gonna write it down. But yeah, like that was a thing for him too. So like also excitement for him.
That was a treat.
Yeah, and like even the
Going to
video
Blockbuster.
games,
Yeah,
like you
well,
could try out the they
we
had it so you
didn't.
could try out the
No,
video
my
games.
mom and them used to just buy the video games.
See,
But
I didn't have what did I have? Nintendo 64. And I
okay.
didn't have it right away.
Was
So
that the only game system you ever had?
that was the only one I ever had as well. Mhm. Oh,
Girl, I'm so
it was just
sorry.
I'm not, cause I have my devices with the video games and what I think they're doing to our children.
That's nowadays, though.
But
I'm
yeah,
talking about our
nowadays.
day and age. I had the
Yeah.
Super Nintendo. Well, no, we had the original Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, and the N64. And then I got my very first Game Boy Color when it first dropped.
Okay. I remember
And
those.
then my sister, after a while, I kind of faded out of the game kind of situation, but they still were buying games for my sister. So she got a GameCube. I don't know if anybody remembers the GameCube. But I
Very
grew
little.
up with my dad having a PlayStation. So
Okay.
games were always a part of our household.
Mhm.
Um, he used to play Final Fantasy. I don't know if do the kids even know about Final Fantasy anymore?
I don't know.
My dad used to play Final Fantasy and he used to play in Street Fighter on PlayStation. And even though I didn't know what I was doing, he would let us play.
Yeah, it's like, "Oh, just grab the thing, push some
Right. So we
buttons."
became gamers. So we never rented games. My dad always bought them. He was just like, oh, this new
Okay.
game. Crash Bandicoot. Had it. And I grew up with, like, literally a system in my room. My sister had her
Okay.
system, I had my own system. N64 was, I think, my by far my favorite. No, Super Nintendo, it's a toss-up. It depends on what game I'm playing,
So, I didn't have it, but, like, my cousins had, the Sega Genesis.
but my
So,
family was
Sonic
not a Sega family.
yeah, like, that was the original, like, very first game system encounter I had, if you will, and I was just like, "What is this?" You know
That's
what I
when I
mean?
first
Like
learned how to play Killer Instinct, which is my favorite game. People don't even
yeah,
know
it's
about
just
Killer
like
Instinct, I don't think they know.
it's like you just don't forget stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like
When I tell you I want to go to Disc Replay and buy a Nintendo 64 just so I can play Diddy Kong Racing,
mm,
that was my favorite game on N64.
yeah.
Diddy Kong Racing, that icicle pyramid, you couldn't see me in it. You couldn't see me in it. You couldn't see me in
Man,
icicle pyramid. You could not see me in icicle pyramid. I was
I
winning
had
first every time.
yeah, I love I had Cruising USA, which was it was a
Yeah, I
straight
know that.
driving
Yeah,
game.
straight driving game.
I was like, "I need the actual steering wheel now." Had it on my Christmas list. Give
With
me
the
that
pedal,
steering
with the
wheel.
pedal.
With the pedal, I felt so legit. You couldn't tell me I wasn't in the race. You couldn't tell me.
I was very much fighter, bang, bang, shoot 'em up girl. Street
And I had
Fighter,
the Mortal Kombat,
Killer
of course.
Instinct, Mortal Kombat. I loved all of those fighting games, but when it came to, like, challenges, I loved Diddy Kong Racing. I loved Donkey Kong Country on Super Nintendo. I still
Mhm.
know how to play that game to this day. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it. I miss it. That is when childhood was Did you ever play Aladdin?
I did not play Aladdin.
Aladdin
I
on
did
Super
not.
Nintendo was tea.
Oh, I missed
Tea.
Aladdin. I loved Aladdin so much.
Tea. I played so many games growing up, and it's like nowadays the kids are either like, what is it, Assassin's Creed?
You know?
What's that other one? Bang bang, shoot 'em up with the people
I
with the.
aren't they all? It's like, bring back the fun
When
ones.
I
We
first
don't need no
learned about
exposure to all of that.
what is the auto one?
Grand Theft Auto?
Yes. When I first learned how you play Grand Theft Auto, I was like, what's the purpose?
The premise around that is that
Lit theft.
I'm gonna teach you how to thieve.
I just wanna go collect bananas and get my coins
Yeah,
and get my mushrooms and put a raccoon tail on and fly.
and fly a little bit. Man, you can't tell me. Those games were
No,
so
the
fun.
kids' games nowadays, like gaming, I can't remember when I first got out of gaming. I think it was maybe like our junior year when I was just
Mhm.
like, Tetris isn't a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Galactica isn't a thing anymore. And I was just like, I don't really like the games they coming out with nowadays.
It's like we were
So
phased out.
We were absolutely phased out.
Yeah,
I can't
it was
remember
like
the
we weren't even the
games.
audience.
Yeah, we weren't the audience anymore. We were not the audience anymore. And even the sports games had a transition. Cause
Mm.
you know, you used to could play what's the street ball game? And
2K?
one.
Oh,
And one had a game. And that kind of like phased out, with the basketball kind of thing. And then it just became 2K. And then Madden were like the same too. I don't want to get into
yeah.
games because I can go on and on. I'm somebody that still plays Farmville
Okay. I
from
did
when it
not
was
get
on
into
Facebook.
Farmville, but yes, I remember that being huge when it
I
first
am
came
on
out.
level 217 to this day. I need to check on my farm today because since having a job, girl, my farm has been neglected. I
You
don't know
said
what's
you on
going
what
on.
level?
17. I've been playing this game since it
How do
was on
you get
Facebook
that
and it
far?
went. I've been
Okay. You a OG on that thing.
absolutely. I was the one sending friend requests so I could get the coins. I still play
Man.
Farmville. It's my comfort game.
Yeah.
And then I've been real big into survey games and playing games for money now.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
in
the
a
whole thing.
Sudoku tournament right now, and I'm also in a Phase 10 tournament. So far, I've won $35.
Okay. Okay. Shoot, take that $35 for
It's
some
gas.
games.
It's
For
gas.
games.
It's gas.
Mhm. Games to gas.
Yes, games for gas. That's gonna be the title of this episode. Games
Games
for gas.
for gas.
Oh
I
my
love that.
God. But the kids, girl, the kids are so different now. They're so different. I wish they had the things we had. Intellectually. I feel like a lot of the stuff that they're into, I don't wanna say it rots
It's
their
tapping
brain,
into the
but
wrong parts of their
yeah, it's
brain.
tapping into the wrong parts of their brain. A laptop to us, before a laptop was a thing, was a I don't know if Imma tell my age if I say this. Before I
We've been
had
telling our
I
age.
know. Before I had an actual laptop, the only laptop I had my very first laptop I had access to was from VTech.
Mhm. Mhm.
And the only thing you could do was, like, spelling games, math
Shout out to
games.
VTech. Shout out to VTech. They don't get the credit they
They
deserve.
don't, and they still in business to this day.
And it's
But
still
my
running it.
very first encounter of, like, a laptop, flip it open, gotta charge it type of situation was a VTech laptop, and it just had preset games, and the games were spelling, math, trivia questions. It
Yep.
wasn't like a game situation. We didn't have internet then. It was still dial up. You still had to
Mhm.
AOL and hear the all that type of situation.
You got mail.
You've got mail. So we didn't have all that access, but I feel like how you said we were tapping into a different part of our brain than these kids. I don't want to put this kid on the spot. I don't. But today when I was on my proctor, this lady, not lady, this teen, young
Mhm.
person asked for help. And she asked for help because she did not know the definition of the word infrastructure
Huh.
or continental.
11 and 12? Great. Okay.
There was a
See?
specific question on the test that I remember reading, and I kind of side-eyed her like, "Girl, you should know the answer to this." Um, but it was saying, how can the hospitality industry, considering hotels, stop modern day slavery, human trafficking?
Mhm.
And she did not know the answer was human trafficking.
Because they don't get to tap into their critical thinking.
It's not just critical thinking, but why don't these kids know about human trafficking?
That's a wonderful question.
So I was I'm not saying I was disappointed in the kids. It's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
It's not their fault that they don't know a majority of the things. Some of them words, I'm like, you don't, girl, you should have saw me trying to explain what an infrastructure is. I'm like,
Structure,
these are words you should know.
ecosystem.
Continental. And she was like, oh, like continental breakfast? No. She said complimentary. And I was like, almost, but not quite. I love these
Well,
kids. I do. But we got to do better by them.
it's like how long can you put the blinders up?
I'm just happy we are the parents of the future generation because we come from that in between.
I
that
think
these
about that
kids
a
are
lot.
lacking.
I think about that a lot.
We just have to do
Like,
our part, people. Okay. We have to continue to do our part and pass on the things. We're not passing on the things.
mm-hmm. Yes, and that really is all it takes is we have to pass on the things. Like, we can't assume that they're getting everything that they need
We
at
didn't get
school.
everything at school.
Absolutely not.
We didn't get everything at school. A lot of that was real life experience work like that we got.
Now, what percentage of these young kids now are living that real life experience instead of the social media experience?
Because I feel like all of them are living in a social media experience. It's so
Bingo.
accessible. My nephew keeps requesting me as a friend on Facebook. You are 10. Get off my line.
What? Absolutely not.
Especially coming from a generation where you needed an
Come back in
dot
6 years.
edu to even get on Facebook.
Come back in 6 to 10 years.
No, not even then. I am not friends with any of my nieces, not my nephews, none of my youth, no, ma'am. I don't do that.
But you
Do that.
see what I'm saying?
I do
Like,
not.
that's
And I don't care who
just
does, and that could be anybody's opinion. But as me, Ta'Mika, I do not do that. Them requests will be sitting there for years.
they like, dang. I know they've been on here. Cause absolutely it's like, okay, where's the line?
Boundaries.
Boundaries. Like, it just goes back to what we said, 90s freedom
I'm
or tech
barely friends with my brother
and
on
safety.
Facebook. Okay. I have him on special settings
Okay?
to filter him. Okay. Because I don't want to see half the stuff you post.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
It's just
I set very hard boundaries when it comes to social media and the young kids. If you're into it, that's fine. I love that for you. But as far as me and my page concerns, anybody under the age of 31, absolutely not.
oh wait.
Tell you my nephew's request, he keep requesting me too. He keeps sending it. I see it and I'm gonna keep deleting it.
He probably don't even know that you see it and like, no, no.
I'm gonna keep deleting it. Because you shouldn't be on Facebook anyway at
Like,
the age
maybe
of
she not
10.
getting it.
And he's not 10. He's not 10. He's older than 10. But I'm proving a point here
Mhm. Young.
that he should not even be on Facebook. How did he even get an email? Like,
You know, I saw a video on Facebook. Like, I love how my Facebook algorithm has tapped into, like, I like nostalgia things. And so I'll get like little videos and feeds. And one had popped up the other day where it was like, remember the time where we had fun without cell phones? Like, we have had cell phones, but there was like just this real footage, camcorder footage. This had to been on a camcorder
girl,
where it was just different schools, different kids just hanging out with each other, clowning. There was not a phone in sight.
my mom still has some of our recordings that are on video.
I would love to see
Our
it.
band stuff too, performances.
I would love to see that.
We need an adapter for it though, because it's
Yes.
on those special recording tapes.
Mhm. That would
But
be
yeah, we didn't
so
have social
nice.
media. You literally had to
Like,
take
it was
photos
out
and get them
there.
developed.
Yeah, like it was okay, so it would be probably, I don't know, maybe junior year for us, right? Like if we had to kind of pace it back, when was this going on? Like, phones were there, but we didn't have them out like that. We weren't living on our phones.
No, girl, because we had to pay for minutes.
And we still have minutes. Right.
It
Listen,
was
plans
don't
were
call
just
me till after 8 o'clock when my
like
minutes
we're
are free.
plans were kind of just getting to
Free
be a
nights and
thing.
weekends.
Free nights and weekends. You call me after
And
9.
if you wanted to be on the internet, you had to be on a desktop.
Mhm.
I remember
Stationed.
being privileged for having a desktop in my room.
Yes. That was definitely a privilege.
Having a computer in your room,
Any kind of technology.
any girl. The way I see how I freaked out over my first cell phone is a shame.
I did too. And it was a minute phone. Like I started out with
Mine
a
was a
minute phone.
contract. but it didn't do anything. There was no internet. It was you play Snake,
Mm-hmm.
Tetris,
Yes.
call, and use
Yes.
QWERTY to text. Okay?
The kids wouldn't know what to do with QWERTY to text. They will lose their mind.
Having to press the A,
33333.
the number 2 3 times to get to C.
2 2 2 2. 5 5. 8 8. All right, back up. 5
Just
5.
to say, hello, how are you?
20 minutes.
And then get charged 10 cents a text. Now,
You
that
let
was
them.
egregious back in the day. 10 cents a text.
They knew what they was doing.
They was charging us 10 cents a text, going and incoming.
Yeah, it wasn't right. It wasn't right.
At this point, everybody, we are at time.
I hope we brought back so much nostalgia for you guys as we enjoyed it talking about it.
Because the kids in class went ape. The fact that they had to give their phones up to take the test.
Yeah. I can imagine.
It was like prying,
It was like you were taking a piece of their
girl,
finger.
their identity.
You got a
One
what?
girl literally kept going, my phone gonna die. My phone
It's okay. Let it
Somebody
die.
calling you or texting you right now anyway. Okay. This is school hours.
Do they not know that you in school?
Why are you worried about your phone? Girl, when I tell you she had a whole conniption,
I believe you.
one girl had AirPods in and asked the teacher if she could reach in the bin and skip the next song.
Are you serious? The privileged life that they have no idea they lead.
Not only are you taking an exam, but you're
What?
taking it with music on in your ears, and then you're going to have the audacity to ask your teacher, please get off my line.
I think we can end it right there.
I just want to tell everybody this was a very good catch up moment for Girlhood to Grownhood. We touched on a lot of things today, and we hope you liked the episode. I am Ta'Mika.
And I'm Onaka.
And we will see y'all again when we see y'all.
Later, guys.
Have a good night.